Carl Dean was one of the most mysterious figures in the entertainment world. Despite being married to country music legend Dolly Parton for nearly 60 years, he remained out of the public eye, choosing a life of privacy over fame. Now, with the heartbreaking news of his passing, fans and admirers are left with many questions. What was the cause of his death? How will he be remembered? And how is Dolly Parton coping with the loss of the man who stood by her side for a lifetime? Stay with us as we uncover the life, legacy, and final farewell of Carl Dean. Though Carl Dean was married to one of the biggest stars in the world, he was never one for the spotlight. Born on July 20, 1942, in Nashville, Tennessee, he met Dolly Parton in 1964 at a local laundromat. It was love at first sight, and just 2 years later, they were married in a small private ceremony. While Dolly's career soared, Carl chose to stay out of the limelight, running his own asphalt paving business and supporting his wife from behind the scenes. Despite his absence from public life, Carl became a figure of intrigue for fans who admired the strength of his and Dolly's enduring marriage. Their love story, built on trust, laughter, and unwavering devotion, became one of the most cherished in the entertainment industry. The world learned the heartbreaking news Carl Dean had passed away at the age, while the exact cause of death has not been immediately disclosed. Sources close to the family suggest that he had been battling possible illness, if applicable, for some time. Given his private nature, details remain scarce. But one thing is certain: his passing marks the end of an era for those who cherished his love story with Dolly. Reports indicate that he spent his final moments surrounded by loved ones, with Dolly by his side. The couple had always been fiercely protective of their personal lives, and it's expected that the family will honor his memory in a private, intimate way. The news of Carl Dean's passing has sent shockwaves throughout the entertainment industry. Although he wasn't a public figure, he played a crucial role in Dolly Parton's life, offering her unwavering support as she became a global icon. Dolly, in an emotional statement, shared how Carl was not only the love of her life, but also her greatest source of strength. Fans around the world have taken to social media to express their condolences, celebrating Carl for his humility, loyalty, and the love he gave to one of music's biggest legends. Many of Dolly's closest friends, including fellow country stars and Hollywood figures, have also paid tribute, acknowledging the quiet yet powerful impact Carl had on those who knew him. Carl Dean and Dolly Parton's marriage was a rarity in Hollywood, a love story that stood the test of time. While the world saw Dolly as a superstar, Carl saw her simply as his beloved wife. He often joked about staying away from the spotlight, once saying, "I married Dolly, not her career." Over the years, their bond only grew stronger. Carl was the man who encouraged Dolly to be her authentic self, who made her laugh on her hardest days, and who loved her unconditionally, away from flashing cameras and bright lights. Their story proves that true love doesn't need the world's approval, it only needs two hearts committed to each other. In keeping with his lifelong wish for privacy, Carl Dean's funeral is expected to be a small and intimate affair, attended only by close family and friends. Sources close to the family reveal that Dolly wants to honor him in a way that reflects his quiet, humble nature. While fans may not get a public service to say goodbye, many believe that Dolly will find her own special way to pay tribute to the man who was the love of her life. Whether through a song, a heartfelt message, or a private memorial, one thing is certain: Carl Dean's memory will live on in the hearts of those who knew and loved him. Though Carl Dean may no longer be with us, his legacy remains, one of love, loyalty, and quiet strength. His life may have been lived away from the public eye, but his impact on those who knew him was undeniable. As the world mourns this great loss, we also celebrate a life well lived, a life dedicated to love, family, and the values that truly matter. Rest in peace, Carl Dean. Your story, though private, will never be forgotten.